my name is Liene and welcome back to my channel. It's time for a book haul. I have 18 books to show you. These ones I acquired during the summer month, June, July and August. There's only the Fairy Loot and Illumicrate books because I didn't buy anything physically during those months. I might have done some pre-orders, but they will arrive who knows when. So these are the regular subscription box books and some pre-orders that just arrived during those months. So let's just quickly go through them. As always, I don't really know much about some of the books because my memory is not that good and I don't really intentionally look into books, what they are about, because I like not knowing. It is sometimes more interesting to not know a lot about the books, because sometimes even those things on the cover, dust jacket, whatever, in whatever place it is, those synopses always, even those sometimes spoil some events in the books. We're gonna start with the pre-orders that are usually sequels, in some cases maybe not, and then the books that were in the subscription boxes. Let's start with the first one, that is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. I read the Divine Rivals earlier this year and did really unexpectedly enjoy that book. This is the sequel of that story. So we have two main characters, two journalists who go on a thing, can I say it an adventure? Probably not. It's not really an adventure, on a work thing separately, but they end up together. But yeah, I'm really interested in the sequel, so hopefully I will like it. It is a beautiful Fairy Loot edition with again, they're just love moons and stars. They're so pretty. Then something that is not a sequel, but since I loved A Dowry of Blood by this author, I really wanted some more books by them, and this is An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. Since then I haven't heard that many good things about this one, but I don't really know what this one is about. I guess it's some kind of a dark academia, maybe, based on the education thing, I think. But it is a beautiful edition with some beautiful, stunning artwork. Oh, I love when we have beautiful naked books. I hope I will like it at least as much as A Dowry of Blood, or just a little bit less, because I don't think anything will surpass A Dowry of Blood. It is one of my favorite books and I have read it already 2 times. Then a sequel to another book that I really did enjoy, and it is Emily Wilde's Map of Other Lands by Heather Fawcett. We follow Emily Wilde. In the first book, she goes to this island to learn about the specific fairies that live there, and she has a rival, professor or academic rival, that also goes to that island, and they have really interesting dynamic. And there is a big dog that, even though I'm a cat person, I did really enjoy the dog character in this book, and here we follow them next on their adventures, I guess. Then I have a sequel to the book that I haven't read, and I don't really know what it is about. This is a sequel to Curse of Saints, and this is The Curse of Sins by Kate Dramis. I have a thing where I pre-order sequels from Fairy Loot to have matching editions, even though I don't even know if I like the books. I've been a bit better now, I feel like, lately, but I'm very tempted to catch up on the things that I haven't ordered, but we'll see how strong I am. But yeah, I know really nothing about. I feel like it's a quite dark story based on the characters. I don't know, they look dark. And I guess we have some doggies or something like that, or wolves, dogs, and magic. But yeah, I know nothing about it. Then kind of sequel, but kind of not. I think it's set in the same world as the first book, but it has different characters. And this is The Undermining of Twyla and Frank by Megan Bannon. And the first book was The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. Was it the first one? I don't know, but they are set, as I said, in the same world, but this has different characters, Twyla and Frank. So yeah, I don't really know what it is about, but it is about like romance between them, I think. Then I have a prequel novella to Her Majesty's Royal Coven series, and this is Queen Bee by Juno Dawson. I have read the Her Majesty's Royal Coven, the first book. I have the second one also, but I haven't got into that one. But I did enjoy the first one with some things that I didn't like it, but overall I did enjoy it, that I wanted to continue with it. So I also got this thing. I think this one was about the original coven, about the original witches that started the coven, I guess. That is in the first book, but we'll see when I get to it. I like that it is short, but I guess I need to finish the series before I move to this one, but maybe it doesn't really matter, who knows. Then I have the second book in the Guardians of Dawn series by S.J. Jones. This is Ami. The first one was in an Illumi Crate box a while ago, and I wanted to get the matching sequel because this is like a small, tiny hardcover, and I like matching series even though I don't know anything about them. And now the subscription box books. Let's do Illumi Crate first. I don't know which month is this based on how it was in the pile of books I had for this book haul. It is the first one. It arrived in June, but it might be a May box, but I don't really remember. There's no nothing that would tell me which month it is, but it is Of Jade and Dragons by Amber Chen, and all I can say that I guess it is about dragons. It is a stunning book, a really pretty, and we have a beautiful naked book. I love this green. This is so pretty. And of course we have art work. I like that this one has quite big print. I really like it because the older I get, the harder it is to read small print, and my eyesight is not the greatest anyway, so the font size really helps to make things easier. Then there is Goddess of the River by Vaishnavi Patel, and this is a reimagining of the story of the goddess of river, a woman who had a goddess who had a human son or something like that. And it is a pretty cover, like the colors I really like. What do we have underneath? Oh, I guess this is the goddess. Ooh, we have a pretty book underneath it. But yeah, it's about the goddess of river. And then the next book is also about something that is basically in the title, I guess. And it is The Phoenix Keeper by S.A. McLean. And this is about phoenixes. About people who, I don't know, do they take care of the phoenixes or what? But I know that this story involves them. Oh, I think this was about a woman who takes care of magical animals or magical birds, maybe based on this picture. Something like that. I remember. Now, while looking at this picture, I remember something about not just phoenixes, and then some kind of a love story, I think. But maybe I'm wrong. My memory is not the greatest, especially lately, but it is a pretty book. Oh, we didn't look about the naked book. Phoenix on the naked book. And we have a world famous San Temculio Zoo. Help save the Silimalo phoenix. Oh, I guess she works in a zoo. Maybe. Now the Fairyloot books. I have the YA and the adult fantasy, the regular one. For these I can check what month it was because we have the theme cards, and this is adult box for May, and for May we had The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. It looks like such a cozy book, and this is a book about witches. I don't know if it is a cozy fantasy, but it looks like it. That house looks like really cozy. And yeah, about witches, about honey witches. What honey witches do, I don't know, but I will one day find out. Then we have The Temptation of Magic by Megan Scott. This is the YA for me. I think this is kind of a romancy book that has a dark academia setting, like some kind of a school, I guess, I think. But who knows? I think this is a quite plain of a cover. I like the edge, like this kind of marbly or something like that. We have beautiful end papers. The book. Oh, we have a reversible dust jacket. But I don't really like either side of this. I feel like this side is too plain for my liking. Then I have the YA for June. It is The Darkness Within Us by Trisha Levensolar. I have read The Shadows Between Us by this author and I did enjoy it. And this kind of sounds like that. The title, right? Like quite similar. Shadows Between Us, The Darkness Within Us. I don't know if it is like some kind of a related story set in the same world or something, but yeah, I don't really know what this one is about. I hope I will like it because I did like the Shadows Between Us, but who knows. This is once again a pretty book. We have pretty art, and ooh, I like this color, and it has like a flower. And we have an art on the reverse of the dust jacket. Then the other book for June was The God and the Gumiho by Sophie Kim. And I really like the idea of gumihos. I think those were the nine-tailed foxes, right? This is a fox. I think that is that, like, legend, or is it a legend or a tale from Asian mythology? I really like the idea of them. I don't know why. I just do. I find them interesting. So I think this one involves a god and a gumiho and maybe a love story between them, but we'll see. I think I really like the colors of this cover. The edge is what it is. Then we have the art. I guess these are them, the god and the fox. Oh, Creature Cafe. Look how cute the cover is. The art. Oh, I like it. So cute. Then the young adult for July was Sleep Like Death by Kathleen Byron. I haven't read any books by this author, but I've been interested in multiple of them. I have even some. But I think this is a Snow White retelling based on a cover. That apple and a string makes me think of Snow White. And I think the same author had this Cinderella is Dead, right? So maybe these are connected stories? Like, I don't know. Because on the back it says Cinderella is dead, but Snow White fights on. So is it the same world? Do I need to find and read that book first? I need to figure this one out because I wouldn't want to read this one if it spoils the Cinderella is Dead, because I've been interested in that one. I just haven't bought it for some reason yet. But it is a pretty book. I love the gold like foiling on the papers. And we have reversible dust jacket. We can turn it around, but I like this one because I like better things that are not humans on the cover. Then the adult one for July was The Night Ends With Fire by KX Song, and this is a Mulan retelling, and that's all that I know. There is a dragon, so it might involve dragons. There was a dragon in Mulan, at least in the Disney movie. I know that version. So maybe we have a dragon in the story. So we have art. We have in papers. We have fiery book underneath the dust jacket. Oh, and reversible dust jacket also. So yeah, all I can say that it is a Mulan retelling. I know nothing. Oh, there is dragons. Never trust a dragon. So she has something where she, I guess, maybe trusts a dragon that she shouldn't. Who knows? I'm just speculating. And the last two are August's Fairy Loot one, and this is the YA one, The Girl with No Reflection by Kesha Cho. This looks like some kind of a watery, because of the fishes, watery, like inspired book, some water creatures maybe, or something like that. I don't really know, but I guess I will find out what this book is about when I get to reading it, because I really don't know. I haven't heard anyone talk about this one also, so I have like not an idea what this is about just by looking at the cover. But we have beautiful edge, we have art as always, we have a mirror. Oh, maybe it has, yeah, she has no reflection. Okay, it has something to do with mirrors and that reversible dust jacket. I guess we gotta figure out why she has no reflection. Oh, but she has here. Someone has the reflection. Is it her? Looks like her. But yeah. And the last one is the adult fairy loot for August, and it was Long Live Evil by Sarah Reese Brennan. As far as I know, our main character, something happens and she makes a deal to live in her favorite book or something like that, but she is the villain in that book, like when she goes into the story or in the book, I don't really know, but something like that, the character going into a book and being the villain of the story, not the like the good character. So yep, this is the last one. I'm excited. I really want to know what really is happening in this book, but who knows when I will get to it. So these were 18 books that I that arrived during the summer months. It's been a while. The summer is already over for like month and a half or something, but yeah, I finally filmed it. Please let me know if you have read any of these books and if you recommend some of them for me to pick up faster, because they are really exciting. And also you can let me know what is the last book that you bought, received, acquired in some way in the comments down below. And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you in the next one. Bye!